Let's take a proper tour of data sources. I'm opening Source Control Center and selecting data sources in the Assistant navigation. Before you change anything, check the assistant name in the sidebar and the page heading. Both should describe the same bot. The blue information banner explains the core idea. WebChatAgent turns each source into searchable passages. Those passages consume the content allowance shown below, and they become available to future answers only after indexing succeeds. Add data source shows 5 choices. Website crawls approved public pages. Documents accepts files such as PDF, Word, text, and spreadsheets. Text input is useful for a short fact you maintain directly. Confluence and Notion connect content that already has an owner in those workspaces. A simple rule helps: pick the place where the content is actually maintained. Use website for a public help center, documents for an approved policy PDF, and text input for a temporary service notice. Don't upload the same information twice just because 2 options are available. Back in the list, the usage card compares index characters with your plan limit. The small counters tell you how many websites, documents, direct text sources, and connectors are present. This is where duplicated pages become visible as unexpected character growth. Now, read the status column. Pending or processing means wait. Failed means open the details and fix the cause. Reindex required usually appears when the stored vectors are no longer compatible, for example, after a provider change. Completed means the indexing job finished. It still doesn't prove the right fact will be retrieved, so we'll test that at the end. Once the list grows, use the controls above the table. Search accepts a source name or website URL. The type menu isolates websites, files, text, Confluence, or Notion. The category menu is especially useful when several teams share one assistant. Here, North Star Knowledge Base belongs to support. Production categories should stay stable. Support, products, legal, or a content owner all work. Avoid labels like new or review soon. Those are temporary states and they make the inventory confusing later. Reset every filter before deciding that a source is missing. The pencil action opens the website settings. Check the canonical start URL first. Crawl depth 0 means only that page. A greater depth follows links, which can be useful for a help center, but expensive and noisy on a large marketing site. Automatic re-indexing keeps changing content fresh. Advanced selectors and path exclusions, trim navigation, account areas, checkout pages, or duplicate languages. In this example, /pricing star is excluded. Save only intentional changes, then wait for the new job to complete before comparing answers. The list icon opens indexed URLs. This is the page level view behind a website source. Search the URLs, compare character counts, and use view content when you suspect cookie text, navigation, or another irrelevant block entered the index. Delete removes the selected index page now, but a later crawl may discover it again. Exclude is a durable choice when a path should stay out of future crawls. After either action, verify the URL list and total character count instead of assuming the click did what you intended. A document has a slightly different editor. At the top, you can review the extracted text that WebChatAgent indexed. Correct a small extraction mistake only when you can compare it with the approved original. The name and category help people find the source later. Search priority changes how strongly these passages compete with other sources. It is not a quality score, so keep 0 unless repeatable questions justify a boost. For a change policy or larger revision, upload the approved new file, test it, and only then remove the old version. Content search looks inside the index passages. Not only at source titles, I'm searching for the unique value Nordstern 42. The result points to North Star Knowledge Base and shows the passage where that value appears. This is a very useful diagnostic shortcut. No result means the fact is not in the current index. A matching result with a poor chatbot answer means you can focus on the question wording, competing sources, search priority, or model behavior instead of uploading the same file again. The circular arrow action re-indexes one source. Re-index all is useful after a provider change or a coordinated refresh, but it is not a routine refresh button. Large bulk jobs take time and make it harder to identify which change affected an answer. Delete is more serious. The confirmation reminds us that this knowledge disappears from future retrieval. In this walkthrough, I open the warning and cancel. In production, delete only after the replacement is fully indexed and its known answer test passes. Here's the real end-to-end check. The exact question is, what is the unique verification code in the uploaded tutorial PDF? We expect the value that appears only in that document. The real assistant answers. The unique verification code is Nordstern 42. That result proves the source was uploaded, indexed, retrieved, and used in an answer. Keep one question like this for every critical source. Repeat it after a file replacement, re-index, provider, or model change, and after deleting any overlapping source.